Hey guys, it's Janice at Ozark Family Homestead, and we are beginning a new What We Eat in a Week video. So we typically make one of these videos about every month, and the way it works is we just take a week where I try to remember to film our breakfasts, lunches, and suppers for the week. If you're new here, we are a family of 9. We have 7 children, ages 20, 18, 16, 14, 12, 10, and 4. And we have a homestead, and we eat mostly whole foods, healthy meals. We do have some treats and stuff thrown in here too. Some of the food we hunt. Actually, deer season is coming up soon. A lot of the foods we hunt or grow ourselves, but I still buy a lot from the grocery store too. So you see a lot of from scratch foods in these videos and just real life. So, and this week we do have a lot of real life going on. We have eye doctor appointments. We have the family hayride at the end of the week. Hopefully you guys will see our annual family hayride with the big feast that's laid out there. And we'll just share the things with you. So that is the plan. I will tell you that we've already had breakfast this morning. We had breakfast at church today. Okay, let me spin around here. I'm going to spin around, and I need helpers. Help me remember. There's David. Abigail is over here too. Okay, breakfast this morning was at church. Our church serves breakfast, and she made up for us. I know there were huge pancakes.
Those were like inch thick.
They were huge pancakes, and she had 2 different types of sausage links, a pork sausage link and a turkey, I guess it was turkey or chicken, sausage links, scrambled eggs. Then she had all of the butter, syrup, the whipped cream stuff, little chocolate chips. Oh, Andrew's already, he just changed out of church clothes, back in farm clothes. Little chocolate chips, sprinkles, cherries. She had all kinds of stuff to top the pancakes with, and then bananas, little baby oranges, the little mandarin oranges, Pop-Tarts. Abigail is over here. You swiped a Pop-Tart from church, didn't you? She's snacking on a Pop-Tart. So that's what breakfast was this morning. Then they had coffee and all the juices. I mean, pretty much any juice that you can think of, they have it. It's not just orange juice. And milk. And the chocolate milk, the Hershey syrup, and the strawberry syrup. Any drink you can think of, she probably had it there. Hot chocolate mix, all the stuff. So, big, nice breakfast at church this morning. We are going to work on getting changed out of church clothes and put on some farm clothes again. And I will be back whenever we have our lunch squared away and we're eating lunch. So that's the plan. I'll see you guys at lunchtime. And it is lunchtime. So we do have a couple options here. It's just leftovers, but there's a couple options here. First of all, we've got some leftover taco stuff. So this is all the meat that's left. This is from Shawn's birthday supper. He requested tacos. So there's this, and with the soft shells, there's one little hard shell. There's a whole bunch of lettuce, so taco salads could be made up with some cheese. This is the leftover tomatoes, but I have more. We're actually getting some garden tomatoes here. But I have some from the store tomatoes also that we could chop up, and then some leftover guacamole that I'm trying to stir up so it doesn't look quite so ugly. So there is that, and then we've got some of the tortilla chips over here. The other option is the chili. Here, let me turn this off. Chili and hot dogs. We had friends over, and this pot was full of chili, but we had a family over and shared a meal with them, and it was a chili hot dog feast. So the options are, they could make up a Frito chili pie, then chili and top it with the shredded cheese, or they can just do hot dogs. We've got a few leftover, these were grilled hot dogs that they can do, or they can top that with chili and make a chili cheese dog as well. So there's that, and I'm going to try to hurry here. My battery's getting low. There is some leftover 7-layer salad that's available. And this is a broccoli salad, just with some cabbage and carrots and broccoli and some homemade mayonnaise. So this is what we're going to wipe out for lunch. And oh, there's also a little bit of birthday cake left over here too that needs to be eaten up. So I'm going to get everybody eating, and I will see you guys back at supper time. And it is supper time. So what we are having tonight is just simple and quick. This is just baked salmon, and we have 2 different pans here. One of them just has salt and pepper on it, and the other one has chili powder on it. So that's what we're doing for our protein tonight. And then we have, this is a cucumber tomato salad. This is just English cucumbers with some tomatoes from the garden and some red onion and some salt. And the salt draws out all that moisture. And so you have a lot of liquid there, but it's just a nice, easy, Whole Foods, simple salad. And then some boiled carrots, or I guess steamed carrots, with some butter added to it there. So that is all we're doing for supper tonight. It is late. I had to go to the laundromat and spend time there because I'm not able to use the washing machine right now. So things are a little off schedule, but we are going to eat. Tomorrow is a school day, so we are going to get everybody shut down so we can get going in the morning and hopefully have a productive day. So I will see you guys at breakfast in the morning. Good morning, guys. It is a new day. It's maybe going to be a rainy day. So what I did is, so I told you yesterday I had to go to the laundromat because the washing machine's down. And I hung almost everything on the clothesline. I did have to put a little bit in the dryer because we maxed out the clothesline, but they're calling for rain and all my stuff is not dry yet. It didn't dry overnight like it does in the daytime. So I'm getting things going through the dryer so that I can have it all pulled in before the rain starts up. Our schedule's thrown off. Typically in the mornings I get up, I get going on laundry, and that's the start of my day, is get laundry going. So adjusting the routine a little bit here. But breakfast is ready. Cows have been milked. I don't know if I mentioned it yet or not. We have a visiting cow here on our farm. She's staying here for a week and a half, and that's because our friends that own her name is Bossy, they have gone on an out-of-state visit to family, so we are milking her, and she's a cow that has to be milked morning and evening. So she and Daisy have both been milked. All the animal chores are done outside. There is some hay and stuff that needs to be tarped before the rain comes, and I think the 8N tractor needs to be put away. Andrew was telling me some prepare for rain things that needed to be done. So I don't have everybody in the house just yet, but that's kind of our plan for today. I'm rambling. I'm going through the plan in my head and I'm sharing it with you guys at the same time. You're helping me get my plan in place. We don't plan on leaving the house today. Yay, so that's always a good day. Today is a school day. Yeah, you're excited too. We've been running a whole bunch. So today is a school day. Now I do also have the plumber is scheduled to come by this afternoon, if it's not raining, and to see if we can get that washing machine issue fixed. It's not the machine itself, it's the drain lines. So something about that, but I'm gonna go ahead and turn the camera around. Oh, are you getting the stuff done? I think it's done, and I'll show you what we're having for breakfast. All right, so breakfast this morning is what we call sausage scramble. I buy the frozen 1 pound little packages of ground turkey at Aldi and thaw it out, cook it up, and mix it with some homemade sausage seasoning. I have a whole video on that. And I'll put a link in the description box for the homemade sausage seasoning video. It also has taco seasoning and baking powder, homemade baking powder in that video as well. We mix that up and cook it. Once the sausage is seasoned and done, we add eggs to it and just kind of make a scramble. Sometimes we add cheese to it, sometimes we don't. Just depends on what we feel like that day. And then there are some hash browns made up as well. These are the last of the hash browns that I had purchased from Sam's Club. This is a great product if you like to have things, you know, some self-sufficiency and some longer term food storage. Sorry, I'm getting a tickle in my throat. Goodness. Go away, tickle. This is what I'm talking about. Okay, I stopped and got a drink. I think we should be good now. But the last price when I checked it was the $8.98 for the 50 serving container here. And I like that it's shelf stable. Now, since we got the freeze dryer, I have already freeze dried some potatoes that I got on sale a while back. And so I'm not purchasing this anymore. But I know a lot of you don't have a freeze dryer, and this is an awesome product. So there's that. And then I was going to go ahead and show you, I haven't started this just yet, but this is going to be lunch. I'm going to cook a frozen chicken in the Instant Pot, and I just pulled it out of the freezer. This is one of our chickens that we raised and had butchered. The breed is Cornish Cross, which is a very common meat bird. But we package it in these kind of shrink wrap plastic things, and it really keeps it from getting, you know, freezer burned and stuff like that. So that is going to be part of lunch today. And Abigail's the breakfast helper. That's why she's been over here setting the table and getting everything ready. Our read alouds at breakfast this morning are going to be the Bible. We do an Old Testament reading in the mornings. And then we go through different world religions. We have a rotation, a cycle that we do for different subjects, read alouds in the morning. And today is world religions. So, and I don't have my tablecloth. Do you guys see why I keep a tablecloth on my table? It's an old antique, and the what the waxy finish has been off of it. And so fabric has stuck to it over the years. It's just kind of rough looking.
And it's prettier.
It's prettier with the tablecloth too, and our decoration. But I did wash the tablecloth at the laundromat last night, so it is hanging on the line right now. But when I get it put back together, we'll put our pretty decoration back on there again too. So let's get plates made up. Sam already rang the dinner bell, so we're gonna eat, and I will be back with you guys at lunchtime, and hopefully that chicken turns out beautifully for lunchtime. We'll see you then. And it is lunchtime. We are pausing from school here to get this done. All I have left with Abigail is math, and then we will be finished for the day. But this is how that chicken came out of the Instant Pot. It's not as beautiful as the stuff at the store, but it's cooked. I checked the temperature, and it will fill up bellies. So we have that chicken, and then just a bunch of veggies that we pulled out of the fridge. The sweet peppers were on sale at Kroger recently, so I have a whole bunch of those. Just a few tomatoes coming in from the garden still. A little bit of pea pods, and this is a whole bag of the mini cucumbers that I had gotten from Aldi. Pulled out the ranch dressing, and then I have a little bit of that broccoli salad left over with the homemade mayonnaise in there. So we're going to get that wiped out, and then we will do a quick cleanup and finish up our schoolwork for the day. I still don't have the tablecloth back on the table yet, but it is out of the dryer. It is starting to sprinkle. So we are finished with laundry hanging on the line for the day. And I will say the juices that are left here in the Instant Pot, I am going to utilize as part of supper tonight. So when I come back at supper time, I'll show you guys what we're having then, and try not to let stuff go to waste. The bones from the chicken, I keep a bag in the freezer, and when that gallon-sized Ziploc bag gets full, we will make up some bone broth with that. So the bones will be used as well. So, oh, Anna's, she's out there watering my hostas. That girl. It's part of her. The children have jobs, daily jobs, and this is her job for the day. I guess she's not super hopeful that we're going to get rain. So, okay, I'm going to get everybody called in here, and we are going to start getting our lunch finished up, and I will see you guys back at supper time. And Abigail's getting her plate. Here's what a plate is looking like. I like the pretty colors on there. And I pulled out the bone bag also from the freezer, and I do keep onion skins in there, and the green, that would be some celery leaves and stuff. I just dump all that stuff in there and keep it in the freezer until I'm ready to go ahead and make another batch of bone broth. I feel like there was something else I was going to tell you what I seasoned this up with. That's what I forgot. So I drizzled a little bit of olive oil. Well, first of all, I put the frozen chicken in here, and I dumped 1 cup of water over the frozen chicken. Then I drizzled it with some olive oil on one side, the side on top, and put salt, pepper, paprika, garlic powder, and then I grabbed some of our fresh thyme and oregano from the herb garden, put that all on top. Then I flipped the chicken over and did the same thing, drizzled olive oil and put the same seasonings on the underside there of the chicken. And since this was frozen when I put it in, I set mine on the poultry setting, which was a high pressure, for 40 minutes, and then I let it depressurize naturally. So that's how I cooked the Instant Pot chicken. And now we are going to eat, me and Your Highness Queen Bluey over here. Are you the queen? Yes. Are you hungry? Okay, let's get you something to eat. Anna, you got the plants all watered? Mm-hmm.
Hi.
Is it supper time?
Mm-hmm.
Or is it eat crackers time?
Eat crackers time.
It's eat crackers time. I got a monkey getting into the crackers. We're having crackers. We're having crackers with supper tonight. Supper tonight is a chicken gumbo. And, I've got 2 separate pots here, but my battery's about to die. Let me go change it real quick. All right, back with a fresh battery. So, like I said, I made 2 separate pots because we have 2 separate types of diets here that need to be dealt with. So this is your normal kind of chicken gumbo. It has rice in there, whereas the other one does not have rice in it. Instead, this one is grain-free, so, well, it's got rice, but it's cauliflower rice in here, so not your regular rice. So there is that. With the recipe that I used, let me see, because several things from here actually came from our property. There's the garlic in here is ours. The chicken is ours. Okra. The okra was ours. I did use our thyme and oregano. And I think that's it. No, our kale. I do have kale in here too. Dehydrated kale from previous year. Put that in here as it was cooking, and so it softened up as well. So whole bunch of okra in there because I have okra in the freezer that I need to get rid of. Not okra from this year, okra from past years. So we are going to dish up bowls of this, and then you've already seen we have crackers that we are going to have with it as well. And Anna Mae already has the table set. Oh, I do have an update about the plumbing. It's not fixed. Maybe tomorrow. He thinks maybe there's laundry soap buildup or a massive clog of some sort in there, and the plumber is going to rent a special tool, and he's going to come back tomorrow and try to clear the clog. And if that doesn't work, then we go to, I guess, another level of getting my washing machine going again. So tomorrow we have eye doctor appointments, and it's still a school day. There's just other things going on, and I will take you guys along with us, and we will do all the things that need to be done. So we're going to go ahead and eat. We're going to shut it down for the evening, and I will see you guys back at breakfast time. All right, guys, next day. So the plan for today, we've not eaten breakfast yet. Some animal jobs are still getting done outside. I've got Sarah and Rebekah hanging out in the living room. I think Sam may be in there too. But we're kind of getting stuff squared away. We are going to do a light, quick breakfast this morning, and I will show you that whenever we're ready to eat. And then we're also going to do a quick lunch. There's Sam. I knew he was in here somewhere. He's heading outside. Because we all have eye doctor appointments this afternoon, like the whole family. So it's going to be a big chunk of our afternoon getting everybody, I say the whole family, Abigail and Rebekah don't see the eye doctor yet, but everybody above that age is. And the plumber is supposed to come out again today as well, hopefully with that tool that he's going to rent. He's going to try to, he called it, what did he call it, a snake auger? Where he's going to try to go through the pipe, the drain pipe for the washing machine and clean it out, thinking maybe that's the issue. So here's the plan for that is we're all going to go to the eye doctor, 2 separate vehicles, because also my big van, my big 15 passenger maroon old church van has a flat tire. So that one is down, and it's not just a flat tire. I mean, it was a popped tire, so it's in the process of being fixed too. Lots of things falling apart around here. So we're taking 2 separate vehicles. We're taking the red truck and the minivan in. Shawn is going to get his eye doctor stuff done first and take a child or 2 back to the house with him to meet the plumber while the rest of us sit in the waiting room and go through our eye doctor appointments. So that's the plan. That's the logistics that go into getting all this done when things break around here. So anyway, I have started supper. I'm putting supper in the crock pot because we're also planning to do a live stream. It's been so long since we have done a live stream. I'm going to do a live stream this evening with you guys, and it should already be up on our channel by the time you see this video. So I guess I will put a link to the live stream that hasn't happened yet, but will have happened by the time you're watching this video. That way you can watch that live stream if you want to after you finish with this video. But I will show you what I'm starting for supper, and I will show you breakfast and all that good stuff when we have it all done. So I will be back in just a little bit. So it looks like we might be filming breakfast in stages this morning. So phase 1 is smoothies. David's already drinking a smoothie here. What did you pick in your smoothie?
I did a banana peanut butter smoothie.
Banana peanut butter. And you made it yourself?
Yes.
Yep, figuring this out. Feeling cool with your smoothie. Yeah. What
I got strawberry peanut butter.
Strawberry peanut butter? Is it good?
I didn't make it bite yet.
Oh, is your cup empty? I thought you were drinking it up. Okay, so it's in process. We got frozen strawberries out over here, and Andrew's now making up something. And Anna's got just plain old yogurt in a bowl in the works. So I will have some of that, and I think, was Sarah wanting plain yogurt in a bowl too? Yeah. So those will be doctored up with different flavors and sweeteners and stuff like that. I'm going to go ahead and show you the supper in process over here. So spoiler alert, I'll tell you what is for supper tonight. It's a crock pot lasagna here that is part of the Trim Healthy Mama recipes. This is the cookbook that it's out of, Trim Healthy Table. This is in our Amazon storefront. I use these books like crazy. And yes, I'm making up my once a month grocery haul shopping list. It is in process as well. And my brain was not braining. I thought it was still September, but no, it's October. So this is what's in process. I've already browned up the meat. I pulled it out to thaw overnight and got it cooked up. It's going to get dumped in the crock pot along with these seasonings here, and then I'll do the rest of the crock pot prep later. But got some tomato sauce here from the root cellar, tomato sauce that we canned from our tomatoes. I say we, Sarah. Sarah's our great canner around here. Yeah, so from the root cellar there, that'll go in there. Oregano, and this is our oregano, so I'm going to refill my jars with oregano and parsley after I end up using some of these up. So oregano, garlic powder, some chili peppers, very few of these because we are not spicy people, parsley and salt, and 2 little taps of stevia just to sweeten up the sauce slightly. So I'll get that going here soon and do the rest of it later because there's more ingredients that go in here. But I will come back and I guess show you yogurt and stuff like that when it's made up. Another phase of breakfast. And the next phase of breakfast here. So, Abigail, which smoothie are you eating?
Strawberry.
Strawberry smoothie. Is there peanut butter in there? Nope, just strawberry. And that's what Rebekah's having too? There you go. Okay. And yogurt is done. Sarah and I decided just to have yogurt. So I think Sarah's is, it looks like cherries, frozen peaches. There is some granola, some homemade granola in there, and sweetened with honey. And then my yogurt has strawberries and blueberries in it, and then just pecans crumbled up on top for a crunch there. And I don't have any sweetener in mine. So that's what we're going to do for breakfast. And like I said, we're doing a lighter breakfast because we are going to do an early lunch. Lunch is leftovers. Andrew's my lunchtime helper. And we'll eat a little bit early so that we can be at the eye doctor on time. We also have read alouds that we are going to do for the day. Let me see. Got them laid out over here. So again, we're going to do our Old Testament reading like we do every morning at breakfast. There is a science curriculum that we go through together, so we'll do a science lesson. And I didn't finish. This is an old book about the Crusades. And so we are reading, a chapter or a half a chapter per day. No, every other day. In this book, we're just about finished with it. So, and I didn't do it yesterday. I was supposed to do that yesterday. So we will read a half a chapter this morning as well. So that's what we're going to do. And I will see you guys back at lunchtime. And lunch has been pulled together here. Like I said, we're doing quick food. Yes, the refrigerator door is still noisy. That would be Sarah. She's my noisy one.
I've already oiled it.
You've oiled it?
Yeah.
You're going to have to do something else. Yeah. It's still noisy. But lunch, okay, so we have leftover chili here. And with that, the options are Fritos for Frito chili pie, and some cheese has been shredded up. There's some hot dog buns, and a few of the grilled hot dogs have been heated back up here on the stove. So that is what we're going to eat real quick, and use the handy dandy cheese grater. Number one thing that is bought in our family's Amazon storefront. There will be a whole link. I always pin a link in the comments section of the videos to our Amazon storefront. We use this so much, not just for cheese, but for carrots and stuff like that too. It's awesome. So used it to shred up the cheddar cheese and also the mozzarella cheese. This is going in the crock pot now. It should be ready for supper time tonight. I'll show you that when it's completed. And got some French bread going real quick, trying to get it done out of the oven before we have to leave for the eye doctor. So that's kind of where we stand as far as food goes. Anna's working on some schoolwork still. Children are going to take their reading. They have books on their reading list, and they're going to take some of those with them to the eye doctor to read in the waiting room. So just kind of focused on getting math and stuff done this morning. Sarah has on her plans today to work on something with sourdough because her sourdough starter is getting very full and it needs to have something done with it. So spiced buns with raisins is what she's looking at. And it's in this cookbook here, which also is in the family's Amazon storefront. This was a gift from a viewer, and it is very well loved. It is used definitely on a weekly basis for our family. So that is on the agenda for today as well. We're gonna eat real quick, and oh, I have something else to show you. Okay. Andrew is very creative. He's a thinker, and I now have a washing machine in my living room. So I was able to do laundry. We haven't heard from the plumber yet today. So I'm hoping he's still planning to come this afternoon. But Andrew, let me show you what he did. So first of all, there is a hose and an extension cord running from the laundry room across the living room floor. The hose is going out the window. And you said you connected it outside, so if there was any sort of leak, see, that was smart thinking. If there was any sort of leak, it would drip, drip, drip outdoors instead of in my living room floor. And he's got it going. I've already run one load because my milking crew, the ones that are milking Daisy and Bossy, since we have a friend's cow here, they are out of the cleaning rags that they use to clean the udder and stuff before they milk. So it was urgent because Bossy needs to be milked this evening and we needed it done. So those are in the dryer now. Yay! So he's a handy dandy guy to have around. And David was over there doing some schoolwork with some sisters watching him. This is what is on his reading list. He's reading a Shakespeare book for school. That's what David will be taking to the eye doctor. And I guess that's where we stand right now. You guys ready to eat?
Yep.
Quick lunch, because then we're going to have to scoot out of here. And I will be back at supper time, and I'll show you guys what our crock pot supper looks like before we end up having our live stream with you all. We'll see who the first one is getting his food. He's going with the chili cheese dog. Yep, Shawn's favorite. Sam just came in, and what did you say, Sam?
I said, what smells so good here?
He said, what's that delicious smell? And I said, actually, I'm grabbing the camera here. That delicious smell is supper. So it is done. I've turned the crock pot off, and it is a little liquidy still, but that is supposed to, I don't know, it's supposed to dry up some. We'll see if it does. We're going to let it sit for just a little bit here, and then we'll put things on plates. And it is, so there's no noodles in this. Since this is Trim Healthy Mama, the noodles are zucchini. So you can kind of see there's just little circles here of zucchini in here instead. And there's also some cream cheese and cottage cheese, and lots of mozzarella cheese and Parmesan cheese. A little bit of egg is in there, along with the meat and the sauce and all that kind of stuff. And this is the bread over here. I did manage to get the bread out of the oven right before we had to rush out the door for the eye doctor. So that is done and ready to go with some Daisy butter there, butter that came from Daisy, our cow. And in other news, the plumber did not make it out here today because here, I'm going to come in here. The living room is dark. I'll flip on the light here. The tool that he is needing to auger out the pipe, he can't find one. So he is looking at all the different places in town and surrounding towns to see if he can find this tool that he's needing. So we're kind of on the wait list, and I'm really glad that Andrew was able to get my washing machine fixed up so I don't have to spend more time at the laundromat. We just look a little odd having a washing machine in our living room for right now, but it's working out. I'm grateful, and We are going to get everybody fed. Abigail's doing her maps that she does online. And we're going to have supper. And then we're going to have a live stream with everybody and shut it down for the day. So the dishwasher is done, Sam. It's ready to be emptied and reloaded. He's typically our, yeah. Eye doctor appointment was fun.
Yeah.
Okay. Samuel is going to get glasses. Yeah. Not super excited about that, huh?
Yeah.
You made it 20 years though. And we will get used, it'll be weird at first, but we will get used to you having glasses, just like Sarah and Andrew and Anna, right?
Yeah.
We're used to them now. So he picked out glasses and they're ordered. And so in upcoming videos, when you see Sam over here making noise, emptying and loading up the dishwasher, he should have his glasses on. But
Yeah.
all right, guys, we are going to eat and shut it down, and we will see you guys in the morning. Good morning, guys. It is a new day, and I haven't got my voice back yet. It's still scratchy. I'm still getting over the cough crud, so throat is scratchy this morning. I've got, can you see Catty Cat? Catty Cat coming up here to see me. I'm on my way to the summer kitchen. And ducks are ready to be fed this morning. Good morning, Catty Cat. How are you doing? I don't know if she'll come up here because where'd Wesley? Yes, there's Wesley. Don't you jump on me. No, you can't jump. There you go. Good boy. Ah. Oh, stay down. Wesley is learning not to jump on people. Oh, and here's Frito Cat. Good morning, Frito. Yep, Frito and Wesley. You get along. Down. You stop that. Okay. There you go. Okay. Anyway, I'm coming out to the summer kitchen to get a lid for a mason jar. That's where I keep my extras. So today is actually, we're taking a slower day today. Yes, Frito. Come here. Come here. Frito likes to be held. Wesley, if you make him scratch me, I'm going to be upset. Stay down. So this is Frito Cat. He came to live with us from the park. Yeah, he didn't have a home, and now he has a home here. So today we're taking a slower day today. We are staying home. We are doing just, the bare minimum, the things that need to be done. Daisy and Bossy are being milked now, and then the milk will be taken care of, and the rest of the animals will be taken care of too. I have some stuff laid out in the kitchen for breakfast, and I'll show you guys what we're doing for that. Sarah is also making an experimental sourdough, some sourdough rolls this morning, and I'll show you all that stuff too. But it's beautiful outside today. It is clear blue skies. There's a silver silent thing flying overhead. Here, here, Frito, you get down here. Or Abigail, you gonna take Frito? No. Wesley. There you go. Abigail's got Frito. Let's see. Can we see the silver?
Where'd it go?
I don't know. It's up there somewhere. I'm pointing straight at it there. I can't see it on the camera. It's silent.
It's a drone.
You think it's a drone? I don't know. I don't know. Okay.
Stop moving.
Show them your hair. Anna and Abigail, they were doing fancy hair things last night. There's braids upon braids upon braids.
Yeah, we mentioned on Thursday you could, so on Thursday we would take it out, it'd be all curly.
Uh-huh.
So
Fancy,
you
fancy.
take it down.
So, yes, Catty Cat. Catty Cat is our matriarch cat. She was born in the spring of 2010. So, she is An old barn cat. But anyway, I'm going to go to the summer kitchen here real quick and get my lid for my mason jar. Then I'll go back inside and get going on some more breakfast stuff. I'll show you the rolls that Sarah is making and all that good stuff. We will actually get going on what this video is supposed to be about, which is the food. And Twix the cat came to see us too. He is our aggressive boy cat.
He's like a bull.
He is. He's like, love on me or else. Yes. Yes. He tried to go in the summer kitchen with us too, didn't he?
Yeah.
You are an outdoor cat, boy. Yes. Yes. He is a big boy. He was another one that was dumped off. So we acquired him. We acquire a lot of animals that people discard. So even Catty Cat showed up here. 2010. She was our very first animal here on the farm. And breakfast is technically still in process, but I do have some ready, so I'm going to go ahead and show you breakfast, and then I'm just going to continue making up some more. So this morning we're having bacon and cheese omelets. So there is leftover turkey bacon from, breakfast several days ago. And of course we use our chicken eggs. We're still doing very well in chicken eggs. I've not had to get into my my water glassed eggs yet that are in the root cellar. I have a whole video on water glassing eggs if you're interested in preserving some farm fresh eggs that way, and I will put that link in the description box also, but we're still using fresh. So in addition to the omelets, we have some of those mini sweet peppers that were on sale at Kroger recently. We're still working through those so they can have those with their breakfast. I'm about to make up some more coffee because I have some of my older children that are wanting some coffee today. So I'm going to do that. This is my setup here that I'm working with as I'm making these omelets. I've got my next one ready to go. And we're still using, this is butter from Daisy the cow. Those of you that watched our older videos, you notice the butter is a lot paler nowadays because we actually went through a drought. And so the bright, almost neon yellow butter we were getting from Daisy has now, it looks more like store butter nowadays. So this is the setup, and I'm going to show you also, we're using milk from Bossy the cow too. That's what the B is on there for. I'm going to show you what Sarah's raisin rolls are looking like now. These aren't going to be ready for breakfast. This is going to be for later in the day. Since it's sourdough, it's a much slower process. So this is what she started last night. I think it's a beautiful dough. But like I said, this is an experiment. She's never made this before. And sometimes it can be a total flop. It can be too dense. You kind of never know. But this is kind of what we're going for. We'll see if it works out that way or not. But again, from that cookbook there. So hopefully sometime later today I can show you these, and they're beautiful. But in the meantime, we're going to go ahead and do breakfast. Today's readings today, our read alouds with breakfast, are going to be Mad Libs. We do that as part of our grammar. And then we're going to be reading in the Old Testament about the fall feast days, Feast of Trumpets, Day of Atonement, the Feast of Tabernacles. That's part of our reading today as well out of the Old Testament. So that is it. I am hoping today maybe to get out the rest of my fall decorations. Right now, the only fall that I have out are my tablecloth and the beautiful little centerpiece that a viewer sent us. But I have other decorations too that I'd like to get put out, so that is a maybe on my to-do list. And I do have my living room washing machine running, which I'm very grateful for. But yeah, it's working and I'm happy about that. So I'm going to keep on cooking some breakfast. Yeah, this is how the living room is looking nowadays. I am grateful now too for couches that can be shuffled around and rearranged, because it has come in handy with this here. I'm gonna keep cooking up some omelets, and I guess I will see you guys back at lunchtime, and I will show you what we are eating then. Not lunch yet, but I decided to go ahead and film these real quick before they disappear. Sarah's rolls, they have turned out. She's already taste tested one, so you're gonna see what they look like. Let me see the underside. Yeah, they turned out good. She's got the knife there where you can cut it in half and eat them up, so that's a relief that they turned out good. Cut them in half. You can put some butter on it or something. So we'll see how hungry everybody is at lunchtime, if they're going to be eating some filling sourdough raisin dinner roll things. Let me see what they look like inside. There you go. So, all right, we're going to be doing our read alouds, and they'll be snacking on raisin rolls. It's lunchtime, and I have children put away. Show them the game that you were playing. Which game is it? Chronology is the name of it. It's a history game. So, fun. That's what they were playing. And Andrew is trying to catch up on some math. He had some math he still needed to get done. Lunch is just leftovers again. Surprise, surprise. So this is the leftover chicken gumbo that we had from that big pot the other night. And I got another box of the almond flour crackers. This is one of the things I do get off Amazon, and a tiny bit of chili left over here, so I need that wiped out. Still have a little bit of Fritos, and we'll shred up some cheese as well. So that is what we are doing for lunch, and we will have, the plan is to have a great big supper tonight. So also still waiting on the plumber. But he did just call, and he's on his way over. So hopefully the washing machine in the living room may be the last day for that. We'll see. Hopefully it works out. I'll give you guys an update whenever I come back for supper time. So it's time for evening milking, and I thought I would bring you all out here real quick. There's our 3 cows over there, Brisket and Spruce and Daisy, and they're having their hay here in the evening. And over here in this pen, we have Bossy. Bossy is very aptly named because she is bossy. And she gets milked twice a day. Like I mentioned before, our friends took an out-of-state trip, and Bossy's in milk. So she came to live with us, and the plan is for her to be picked up tomorrow sometime. So we are at the end of her visit here. And Bossy has been a new experience for us because Daisy was our very first dairy cow ever. We don't have any other experience except for Daisy. So Bossy has horns and Daisy does not. And Bossy is halter trained where Daisy is not. So there are some differences there. Differences, her udder and everything is just different. So been a really neat learning experience, and I don't know, it's just been nice. Everybody's looking forward to our friends coming back home, and I think Bossy is probably looking forward to them coming home too. So I'm gonna go back inside. I've got supper going, but the milking crew was coming out here, so I thought I want to film real quick here before Bossy goes back home tomorrow. And it is supper time. So I have a plate set aside over here with a salad on it because there's some other stuff that I'm not able to eat. But I did make some roasted Brussels sprouts. These are just from the frozen ones that I get at Aldi. There's 5 bags of Brussels sprouts here. And then we're having corn on the cob. And this is corn that my brother grows, and I buy a year's worth of it from him every year. And then we have some parsley potatoes here, some buttered parsley potatoes. These are potatoes that we grew this year, and actually it's butter from Daisy, our cow, and parsley from our herb garden. So this is what I use to chop up the parsley. These little end pieces will go to the rabbits. And I do have the little handy dandy herb scissors in the Amazon storefront. So we use these quite often. Really, really nice. This little piece fits in here and you slide it through to clean the herbs from in between the blades there. We're also having grilled T-bone steaks. Shawn took care of that for me tonight. And then we are having the other loaf of the French bread that I had baked up yesterday. So we're doing that with some butter and stuff like that. I have the butter and salt set out for the corn on the cob. And here is what a loaded plate is looking like. So I think it's a nice looking feast. So, and there's just a couple more of the raisin rolls left. And I was going to show you the table, and I got the table set, and we put out our fall decorations as well. So I think it looks pretty, pretty, pretty. All right, we're going to eat. I've got people coming in from outside still. We're going to go ahead and get plates made up and eat. And there is a Bible study tonight to go to, so we're just going to do the next thing. I heard a bunch of noisemakers out here. Good morning, guys. It is the next day. So animal jobs have been done mostly. I think there's a few little stragglers out back with the chicken tractors, moving the chicken tractors around. But all the big animal jobs are done, milking and things like that. Bossy is still here with us. I'll have to flip the camera around to show you my fall decorations there. The shadows from the leaves on the tree is kind of making it splotchy, but there are fall decorations back there. Plan for today. Today is not an at-home day at all. As soon as breakfast is done, we are going to head out, me and some of the children. Some are staying home, some are going with me. The ones going with me, we're going to pack a lunch because we're going to be gone in town over lunchtime. And look, Rebekah's got a jacket on this morning. Where's she at? Where's she at? There she is.
Yeah, because today it's fall.
It's
That's
fall.
why.
It is fall. We have the windows open on the house. Let some fresh air inside.
Tomato planes and helicopters. So tomato, we know how to hear it.
You can hear them real loud with the windows open, can't we? Yes, we can. A big Chinook helicopter went over this morning already, so that's why she's all excited about the big helicopters. What was I saying? The ones staying home will probably do leftovers or something, but I'll show you what we're doing for lunch. I'll do that later. I'm getting ahead of myself. So yeah, lots of grocery shopping today. There's school stuff going on today in town. I have a friend I'm going to go visit in the hospital today, and I have lab blood work that I need to get done at the lab. Hopefully that goes off flawlessly. Hopefully. But lots of stuff. Lots of running around in town. Plumber. I don't think I gave you guys a plumber update yesterday either. So he did come out. He was not ever able to find the tool that he wanted. He was able to find a tool that was similar. Sorry, I had to pause to scratch my face. My eyes, my nose, everything is so itchy. So I did not show you guys me scratching my face like a crazy person here. It is fall, and I love fall, but my body doesn't do well with fall. So, what was I saying? Plumber. He found a different tool. He did come out here and use it. The tool was not big enough, or the auger didn't go long enough in the pipes to actually do any good. So, it really didn't do anything. He does have a plan to come out, I think it's tomorrow, and he's going to put some sort of clean out line in the front yard. We're going to another phase of trying to fix this. In the meantime, washing machine is running. I'm on load 2 of the day. So I'm doing a load. I've already done a load of whites. Now I have a load of colors running. I'm going to do a set of sheets because I cycle through those. I have a system where I get everybody's sheets washed, and then a load of blue jeans. So there is that, and I have to get all that done before we leave for town. So Sam does have breakfast sitting on the stove in there. I'm gonna go ahead and take you inside. We'll see what breakfast is, and then we're gonna get to hustling. It's gonna be a busy day. Anytime we have to leave the property, things don't get done. So we'll go inside. Okay, it's still splotchy, but I do have a windsock thing up here that we hang up by the dinner bell, and then just some decorations, and I've used these for several years now. The pumpkin here was a gift from a viewer, so that is very, very nice. My flowers are getting a little faded out. I know the shadows are awful. It's just the tree behind me and the sun's still coming up, so that's all I can show you for right now.
The sun needed to rise up so you can see it better.
Yeah, maybe we'll put it in a video whenever the shadows are different. Got the windows open. This is my other decoration here. Let's go on inside. And I showed you the table last night, but then I've got this door hanger. This is just Dollar Tree stuff. So there's that. And up high, David put that up for me. I've had this for years also. So that's the extent of our fall decorations. And then I'll take you over here. Let me kick off my sandals here, and I'll show you what breakfast is. Yes, I had boys that couldn't wait for breakfast, so frozen pancakes, the homemade frozen pancakes got into. But over here is the 5-grain cereal. Kind of like oats. I've shown this before. We have it on a breakfast rotation. It's primarily oats, but there are 5 grains in here. I did get it from As Your Standard a while back, and I bought a bunch of it, so I won't replace it. So once this is gone, we'll just do, for hot cereal, we'll just do oats with different flavorings in it. But this is what children are going to eat this morning. Keep it covered up there so it stays hot. And Sam set out some of the daisy butter along with some cinnamon and some maple syrup. I usually also set out some cream in case any wants some cream in there. And sometimes they grab some frozen berries. Some of them do, and put in there also. So that is what they are doing for breakfast this morning. I am going to make myself up some fried eggs and I think some steak. I'm having steak and eggs for breakfast this morning. So I am excited about that, and then I think we're just going to get everybody fed and get things wrapped up. I will come back. I will try to remember to come back when we have our lunch packed up, and I can show you guys then what we're taking into town for our lunch today. What did we decide to put in your 5-grain cereal? Frozen peaches. We have bags and bags and bags of frozen peaches. So we were just talking about putting some in the freeze dryer next week maybe. We'll still have some frozen though. For Rebekah got peaches and cream 5-grain cereal for breakfast this morning. So I did pull out the cream, pulled out a little bit. I have pink salt that I'm trying to use up, so I pulled some of that out too. And we doctored hers up.
You know what? When my mama was a little girl, she loved it.
I did love peaches. Yes, I certainly did.
And that.
Oh, and pink salt? I don't remember there being pink salt when I was a girl. We used regular white salt back in the olden days.
But that pink salt does look like the white salt.
It does. Yeah. So, okay, I think Andrew just wrapped up the rest of the animal stuff, or do you still have some more to do?
We're good.
You're good? Okay. Well, breakfast is ready. So others are going to go ahead and make theirs up, and we're going to eat. And you're ready to eat. You keep snacking on the peaches. You love them peaches too. All right, go eat while it's still warm, baby. Okay, so we're over here still getting breakfast, and we had a delivery. My new planner came in. My 2026 planner came in, so I get to start moving into it. But
and
whenever
I got some pins for my blue jacket.
So these
it's
were
a llama and pizza and a donut.
Here, show everybody. Show the camera. And we are gonna put these on her new bluey jacket that she got, because all my girls like to have pins on their blue jean jackets.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can put it on.
And now you've got some.
And my favorite thing on my pin is donuts and the llama.
Isn't that exciting? When I went to order my planner, they had some things on clearance, and these little pins were $5 on the same website that I, here, let me see. Actually, I'll show them on the planner here. My planner, it's an Erin Condren. Can you see that there? That's the brand name of the planner that I use. And usually they're more colorful, but this is the only option they had in the layout that I like. So I need to do a video on planners. They are such an important part of me keeping everything running around here that I should really do a video one of these days on it. So it's on the list. One of these days I'll get around to it. I think others picked up peaches also. Did others get peaches in their oat? In their, I keep calling it oats.
Everything.
You got all the things. Just give me all the things. All right, so I swapped out laundry in the meantime, got the third load going, the blue jeans, and now I'm gonna make up my steak and eggs. Rebekah and Abigail are pausing to decorate a jacket. Priorities, huh? Okay, Abigail's getting some cleanup done here, and our lunch, our quick eat lunch in town is fixed up here. So basically we're just taking a whole bunch of beef sticks and cheese sticks. There's some ice packs down there wrapped in that baggie. This little bag has come in so handy. This was a gift, I want to say, was it Miss Barbara that sent this? I want to say it was Miss Barbara, but we use this. This has become our town snack bag. So beef sticks and cheese sticks. There's some Lara bars in here, several different kinds, some chocolate chip cookie dough that I had gotten on markdown at Kroger a while back. And then more recently, I got some peanut butter cookie and peanut cocoa crunch on sale at Kroger as well. They threw some raisins in here. A couple of the little fruit strip things. These don't have sugar in them. I can't have them because of the fruit, but they're pretty nice natural ingredients. And the last half of that sourdough raisin roll that Sarah had made up, so that made it into the lunch bag too. And then we've got water cups, and I'm going to take more coffee with me as well. So we are wrapping things up. Sarah's helping me hang laundry this morning. I do have the last load in the washing machine. Today is wash our master bedroom sheets day. So once that load is done, we will head out. Andrew was doing guitar. You put your guitar up when I got the camera out though, didn't you?
I played a little bit.
You played a little bit. And David is getting started on math. So there is that going on. But that's where we're at. And oh, those that are staying behind, those that are staying here at the house, they have leftovers. You've already seen all of that food. They still have a little bit of the chicken gumbo to finish off, and that crock pot lasagna with the zucchini. So that will be lunch today for those that are staying home, but you've already seen all that stuff. We will be home for supper tonight, and I will show you supper whenever we have that ready. So that's when I will come back. I'll see you guys at supper time, and we're gonna go run in town. It is supper time, and we just got done filming a video, so it is group effort here, getting stuff marked with dates, and Abigail is sorting through the Honeycrisp apples and getting the ones with some bad spots on them set aside, putting them in a big old basket. And Anna Mae is getting the pomegranates processed. Shawn is getting the boneless, skinless chicken breast that I got. You ate them before, the pomegranates. Yeah, it's neat, isn't it? So getting that stuff put away. Basically, we have to get all this stuff done so that we are actually able to sit at the table and eat supper. So we're getting some things tidied up and put away, and I'll show you supper. While I was filming, Sarah was making supper. This is the T-bone steaks. I got those wrapped up and they will go out to the freezer. Supper tonight is family favorite, egg roll in a bowl. So, you love that? Is it super good? So I had a couple cabbages that I had gotten on sale several weeks ago. They've been living in the fridge for a while now, and tonight they fulfilled their destiny there as egg roll in a bowl. So this is a Trim Healthy Mama recipe, and we do have some cauliflower rice available to use with this, and then also just some regular white rice here as well. Have some sriracha sauce and coconut aminos to add to it also. So there you go. That's what supper is. It's just sitting here waiting on us while we get stuff wrapped up, because many hands make light work, right? Sam just finished working on the video. He was actually working on getting the grocery haul video edited so I can watch it here in just a little bit and we can start getting it uploaded for you guys. So that's what's going on behind the scenes. So we are going to go ahead and finish up. We are going to eat. We are going to shut things down because, like I said, today was a runaround day, and runaround days kind of wear everybody out. Shawn had a very long day at work today too. So we're ready to shut down, I think. So the plan is to see you guys back bright and early tomorrow morning, because Bossy the cow is leaving tomorrow morning to go back home. And the milking crew says, yay. Milking 2 cows is not something that you're a big fan of. So, yeah, back down to 1 cow. But Bossy's owners, the family that owns Bossy, is supposed to be here at 7:30 in the morning. They're going to help with the morning milking, and then they're going to take Bossy home. So we've already got some going through with showers. David's already had his. Shawn's already had his. We'll still cycle through baths and showers and get ready for another day tomorrow. We'll see you guys tomorrow morning at breakfast. Good morning, guys. New day, new day. So, Bossy the cow is gone. Our friends just left with Bossy, and I think Bossy was glad to see her family back. So I know that my children have learned a lot of stuff by having Bossy here. But so we got started bright and early this morning. Milking obviously is already done. The morning milking was done, and then they came and took Bossy back. So milk has been processed. Most animal chores are completed. Let's see. Ducks are eating here. Some grain has been thrown to the ducks back there. I hope they're behind there somewhere that you can see. I can't tell really in the camera if you can see ducks or not. I did have Frito the cat here with me again, along with Catty Cat, but they are now eating inside the barn. Inside the barn there, the cats have just been fed too. So animals are being taken care of. I do have children that are finished with their morning chores inside the house, already getting things out for breakfast. We knew this morning was going to have a little bit of extra with friends coming with their trailer to collect Bossy. So breakfast is simple this morning. Plans for today: we are at home today. Whenever we can stay home on the property, it's awesome. But today is a work day. It's, those are goats. Goats saying, I want duck food. Yeah, noisy goats. Anyway, today is a work day. We have some food preparation to do for tomorrow. Tomorrow is our annual family hayride. We've been doing this for I don't even know how many years. We love it. So lots of food prep today. Today is also beginning of doe season here. So we are hoping for our hunters here in the family maybe be successful this evening after Shawn gets home from work to get some deer, some venison for our freezers. So that's kind of on the to-do list. Food is on the back burner today because of the other stuff. With deer season, I want a simple, easy supper where people can come and go and eat as they're hunting and things like that. So that's what we're doing. I'm going to go on back inside and I'll show you what's going on for breakfast, and then we will just go from there. Get on with the day. Oh, the plumber is supposed to come today too. Hopefully that happens. for the washing machine that's in my living room. So the plumber is supposed to come out today as well. Let's go see what's for breakfast. So breakfast this morning, oh, I got a girl. She must be cold wearing that jacket inside.
This is my already comfy jacket.
It's your comfy jacket with some cool pins on there. Look
Yes. Abigail got me some new people got me on a thing.
Do you know who the new people are that got you those?
No,
Me.
you got me them.
Yes.
On the top.
You missed that. When I bought my planner, they had them on sale. And I thought Rebekah will love these.
Really?
Really?
Oh,
Well, you're welcome.
you need to tell me.
She did tell you.
So breakfast is easy peasy, frozen pancakes. These would be pancakes that Andrew made up a while back.
Of course it was.
Because Andrew's our pancake maker. And back whenever we made butter from Daisy's Cream, and we had lots of buttermilk left over after that. So he makes up massive batches of pancakes, freezes them, and then it makes for easy breakfast. So he likes to slather peanut butter on his pancakes. Did you eat maple syrup on yours like a normal human?
Me?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
I got butter and maple syrup.
Butter.
I just got 2.
Butter and maple syrup.
I got 2.
So that's what children are having. I'm going to have steak and eggs again this morning. So that will happen as well. I do need to get kombucha going. I was supposed to do this last night to do its second ferment. I will link a video in the description box on how I make kombucha. A super easy way. I don't use fresh fruit. I use juice, and I have a whole video on it. And I will put that link in the description box, but I need to do that this morning. And we got busy with the grocery haul, with the video, with the food and stuff last night instead of doing kombucha. On the to-do list today is to process those peppers. So that will happen as well. And that's about all we have left from the food haul yesterday. I do have potatoes. These need to get taken out to the root cellar today also. So, and this is what the apples ended up looking like. Children did get paid for taking care of Bossy. So they are daydreaming about what all they are going to be using their Bossy money for. And then I've got boys in there reading. Sarah's back outside again. If you can't find Sarah, she's either in the sewing room or outside with the animals. All right, I'm gonna get going on my steak and eggs. And I guess we will see you guys back at lunchtime. Say bye, guys. I still need to fix your hair. Yeah. It is lunchtime, so there is non-lunch things going on as well. A cake is being made. It is a special Trim Healthy Mama. It's from this cookbook here, which is in the family's Amazon storefront. I'll pin a comment with all of that stuff there. A peppermint cream chocolate trimtastic cake, and it's going to be a 3-layered cake is the plan. So that is in process for the hayride for tomorrow. Lunch today, surprise, surprise, is leftovers. So there's leftover some steak, Brussels sprouts, some of those buttered parsley potatoes, some of the chicken gumbo, and corn on the cob. So that is what we are doing for lunch, and filling up the sink. The dishwasher has just been running like one load after another. Got some Christian radio going on here as well while we're getting stuff done. We have Cousin's birthday gifts ready to go into the van for tomorrow. And some girls are making up some birthday cards for Cousins too, huh?
I made a rainbow, then I made Abigail one on trampoline with me, and we're playing tag and a trampoline right next to us.
Really? That sounds like fun.
water.
Yeah.
With the water playing on us.
I see. Oh, the water on the trampoline.
Mhm.
Yeah, you girls like doing that, don't you? And Abigail, she is working very diligently on something in here.
She's making a kitty.
She is. She's
And that's a
drawing.
mouse. The cat trying to grab the mouse.
Really?
I worked hard on it.
Uh-huh. I think it will be well loved. So we are going to pause and eat some lunch and then get back to work on food stuff and just doing the next thing. So we're going to go ahead and eat, and I will see you guys back at supper time, and we'll see how deer season goes this year. The weather is perfect. The weather is just absolutely beautiful. We've got the windows open, and it is a gorgeous day to be outside. So I think David's working on some schoolwork, and then we've had some cleaning getting done here in the house as well. Vacuum cleaner still sitting out. So odds and ends getting done. Is it supper time? Mm-hmm. It is supper time. Rebekah's already eaten.
I'm eating taco.
So we've got a few people outside hunting, but it is now dark, so I figure they're going to be heading back in here really soon. We're going to go ahead and get things in bowls and get ready to eat. So supper tonight, I just did a big pot of a chicken vegetable soup, and this is with bone broth that I simmered on the stove for 2 days, so it has a lot of gelatin in it. Very, very good. I sauteed up some onions and garlic. Garlic was from our farm, sauteed that up in some olive oil before I added the broth and carrots and potatoes. These were potatoes that we grew here on the farm, plus some green beans, and then added some salt and pepper, and I think that's it. So that is what is for supper tonight. I figure it can stay warm just in case they did get a deer, which I've not heard any shots, so I'm kind of thinking they didn't get a deer, but that we could reheat, just keep stuff warm. So I did get Rebekah's bowl made up so it could be cooling down some. Anna is getting the spoons and everything ready, and I'll show you over here on the table. We've got crackers set out to go ahead and have some of these with supper as well. And we've got our pretty fall decorations all lit up, and it is super, super pretty with the leaves and the pumpkins and the pretty, pretty lights, huh? You think so? Mm-hmm. All right, we are going to go ahead and eat, and other family members will make their way inside hopefully shortly. I think it'll be shortly. So the plan is busy, busy day tomorrow, busy, fun day tomorrow, and I will touch base with you guys at breakfast in the morning, and then we will go from there and do fun stuff with family. So we will see you tomorrow. New day, guys. So today is a fun day. Today is the day of the big family annual hayride that we go on every year. A lot of the food stuff got done yesterday. So the layered taco Mexican dip thing was done. It's in the fridge. Pinwheels are rolled up. They do need to be sliced up today, but those are, 95% completed there. The fancy cake. Did I mention we're also doing my parents' 50th wedding anniversary? It's kind of a double duty event this time. It's the hayride, but today also falls on my parents' actual 50th wedding anniversary. So Sarah made up a cake. I'll show you all that stuff later on. I haven't done breakfast yet for everybody. We're kind of having some coffee and apple cider and things like that, but no actual breakfast yet. I'll show you that too. So that's what we're doing this morning. Milking is done, just milking Daisy because Bossy is gone. Andrew's like, yay. They didn't have to do an evening milking because Bossy's back at her home, so it's all good. No deer were harvested yesterday evening or this morning. I did have a hunting crew go out this morning too, but they didn't see anything, and sometimes that happens. Did you hear many shots this morning? You did? And they heard them last night too, but just not on our property. The deer were going elsewhere. And we obviously won't hunt this evening because we'll be at the Hayride possibly tomorrow morning before church. They could still go hunting as well. And then tomorrow evening too. So we'll see what we get. If we don't get anything this doe season, there's always youth season and several other seasons where there's a possibility for deer. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get started on some breakfast and get some people fed. Like I said, food is just kind of quick and easy here now because we're focusing on getting the last few things done. I know Sarah, she's feeding the goats right now. She's wanting to make an apple pie this morning. She wanted to wait till today so it would be fresh to take to the Hayride. And I'm going to put together a Pasta House copycat salad to take along as well. So that's on the to-do list. I'm going to set the camera down. I'm going to get going on breakfast and I'll bring you back once I have it done. So I got Rebekah inside. She tells me she's got to go wash her hands up. Why do you got to wash your hands up?
Because I was petting Frito the cat.
You were petting Frito the cat. You got an itchy nose too. Yeah. Everybody's kind of got yucky fall sinusy stuff in their head, huh? Mm-hmm. Yeah. But we're okay? Uh-huh. Okay. You go wash and I'll show everybody what we're having for breakfast, okay?
Okay.
Okay. So I've got for breakfast here, I'm just kind of frying up eggs in shifts here. I'm not doing a whole bunch at one time. We're on our second percolator of coffee here. So I've got the 3 youngest girls. They're just going to do 1 egg. And I have some leftover bacon that I just reheated in the cast iron skillet here. So that is available also. So eggs and bacon. This is my setup here that I'm doing. I crack the eggs in a bowl, make sure they're okay, which they've all been okay. Dump them in the skillet with some homemade butter from Daisy the cow, salt and pepper, and there you go. And then over here, oh, yeah, there's your plate. You have to get you some veggies on there though, because I got cucumbers over here. This is a whole bag of the mini cucumbers that I got from Aldi. They were going bad quickly, so I went ahead and cut them up when they can do ranch dressing with them if they want to, and save some for the others, baby. No, you're gonna have to put some of those back. There you go. You can, well, she doesn't do tomatoes. Rebekah, tell them what kind of tomatoes you like.
Potatoes, not tomatoes.
I know you like potatoes. She tells us she only likes smashed tomatoes, like on pizza or spaghetti. She's got this thing where she doesn't like...
Yeah, and ketchup.
And ketchup too. Ketchup is good. So
sometimes maybe go to everything of chores, but not chores. Restaurants. I get some ketchup if I get French fries.
Yeah, like whenever we went to the Mexican restaurant, you got a burger and French fries, and you liked ketchup with them, didn't you? Mm-hmm. Now, if you can't eat all those cucumbers, I will take them, okay?
Just some.
Just some, okay. So you can go ahead and pray and then eat, baby. And Abigail, I got yours ready too. She came inside. Is she still doing animal chores or? Nope, there she is. There she is. We rang the dinner bell and called some girls in. Are the boys wrapping it up? Or are they gonna? They're right there. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and get some eggs made up for some boys because yep, they are coming in. And they'll go ahead and want to eat too. So I'm gonna do that real quick. I'm not sure exactly what we're gonna do for lunch yet. We're wanting to leave. Oh, fall. See, that's what fall does. We're wanting to leave right around noon. So I'm not quite sure yet if we're even going to eat lunch or if we're just going to eat a big breakfast and then eat at the Hayride, maybe. Is that a good idea? Yeah, that's a good idea. Let's go see Grandma and Papa and cousins and aunts and uncles. Go, go, go. Yeah, okay. Well, whatever lunch ends up being, I guess I'll just check back in with you whenever I decide that. In the meantime, I'm going to get everybody fed for breakfast. Make that Pasta House copycat salad. Sarah's on the computer. She was just playing guitar for us here. But she is going to be making an apple pie. And we will go from there. So we're ready to go. we decided against eating lunch. We just ate a late, bigger supper or breakfast. Brain, kick on. My brain's not braining, Sarah. Sarah's been taking pictures of pretty cake that she made, and it is pretty. I will show you the cake. I am wrapping some things up here. I'm making myself up a protein shake. My favorite is this chocolate covered cherry shake from the Trim Healthy Mama cookbook, Trim Healthy Table. So again, in the Amazon storefront. So I am going to make that up, and that will help me to not be tempted by all of the amazing desserts that are going to be at the Hayride. In situations like this, I need a treat that is blood sugar friendly, and this shake does it for me. I'm using some homemade kefir from Daisy the Cow, kefir, however you say it. I say kefir. And some of my last thing of the Good Culture cottage cheese that I have. So I'm gonna do that. And here is the beautiful, beautiful pie that Sarah has made. One of my nephews loves apple pie, so this is going to make him super happy. Sarah makes beautiful pies. Over here on the table, we have, this is that copycat salad that they serve at the Pasta House restaurants. There is iceberg lettuce, romaine hearts, red onion, artichoke hearts, Parmesan cheese. And then the dressing I made up is just a simple, it's half olive oil, half red wine vinegar, salt and pepper. So you put that on the salad right before you serve it. The taco dip here is refried beans, avocado with some lemon juice and pepper, sour cream with taco seasoning, shredded cheese, and tomatoes. Some add onions and olives to it. My family doesn't like that, so we skip it. Then we're taking pinwheels. Let me see here. They were just rolled up last night. The filling there is cream cheese, shredded cheese, green onion, iceberg lettuce, and lunch meat. And you pick what lunch meat you want to use, wrapped up in a tortilla wrap. And then this cake here is what Sarah is bringing along for Grandma and Pawpaw for their 50th wedding anniversary. And she's got some chocolates there shaped like leaves and hearts for their anniversary cake. And she has decorated it all the way around with those little homemade chocolates. So that is what we're taking along, as well as the chips, regular chips from Sam's Club, and then grain-free tortilla chips as well. And we are going to load up. Instruments are loaded up, and we're looking forward to a good day. I'm taking the camera, and I will share the feast, the big feast that we have at the Hayride today. Okay guys, we are here. We made it to the family Hayride. There are lots of people here and they're already eating. Basically the way this works every year is everyone kind of just grazes all day long. The food just stays out. Everybody eats whenever they want to. Everybody comes and goes, and at some point we will do a hayride where one of my brothers or my dad will drive the tractor and we do a hayride up and down all the gravel roads and stuff out here. It's lots of good fun, and we just visit the whole day, and it's beautiful weather, so it should be awesome, awesome, awesome. I am going to take the camera inside. There's still people eating in there. We have it in the big shop building back here behind me for the farm. So that's where I'm going to go, is inside that big building there. And there you go. There's lots of vehicles here. It's a big deal. We've been doing this long enough that lots of people show up here for it. And I have a big, awesome family too. So I'll go inside, I'll give you a quick rundown of the food, and then we will go from there. All right, so we're inside, lots and lots of food here. I'll go through and I'll show you all the good stuff. We do have, there is the wagon that will be used later on today. They'll hook it up to the tractor, and that's what we'll ride around in. So it's a cute, cute wagon. I'll just start here at the end. So obviously there's going to be some hot dogs and all the tortilla chips, and we brought some too, so I hope it's not too windy. Can you guys hear? And I don't know what all's here, so we're going to learn together. There are hot dogs in a crock pot, and there is chili. I will be having some of that. This is, oh look how organized my sister is. Isn't she? Cute and organized. Taco soup would be in that one. This one is chicken noodle soup. I love her chicken noodle soup. And I am gonna miss, I can't have this year, but chicken noodle soup there. There's also, this looks like little Smokies. And then we've got some dip going on there. What's in here? Oh, little oyster crackers and a whole bunch more. Looks like some cheese balls and some veggie pizza things here. Now this is, I know I was told this was a gluten-free cornbread with jalapenos and without jalapenos, and some gluten-free, the lady that made it called it Christmas crack. So there you go, that's the name of that. All kinds of stuff to put toppings on your hot dogs and whatnot. And then we've got the little sliders. That one looks like ham, little sandwiches. Probably turkey in that one. And then roast beef in that one. And then all different kinds of cheeses in there. And some veggies. And more veggies. And then some fruits.
That's what I came for.
That's pretty.
But you did.
And there's some stuffed eggs, deviled eggs, whatever you want to call them. We call them stuffed eggs in our house. And you guys have already seen that. That's the salad there.
Yeah.
And then I still have to go over and show you all the other stuff over there too.
Wonderful.
So I'm following behind Shawn here. He's gonna get. Yep, I'm gonna film all the food and then I'll be done for the day. I haven't seen shredded cheese. Okay, banana pudding. This is some sort of pudding layered dessert as well, and it hasn't even been gotten into yet. This is that taco dip that we brought. You can see the layers a lot better now that it's already been gotten into. And then the pinwheels that we brought also. Then we've got the dessert table. It looks like, I don't even know what all the different types of cookies are, but there's some homemade yummy cookies here. And some beautifully decorated leaves over here. Those are so pretty. This is Sarah's apple pie. It's already been gotten into. Let's see what's under here. More cookies with icing on top.
Angie, do you know what these are?
And some pretties here in the individual little baggies. All kinds of cupcakes and cookies. And look at these pretties. Angie, did you make these? Yes.
What are they? The white cake.
White cake with buttercream icing, and she makes it so pretty.
Okay, look at these. These are adorable.
And cream cheese muffins.
Oh, Angie. See, this is what I would be eating if I could have it. You tempt me. Let's see what's in there. Oh, it looks like a good chocolate cake with maybe a maple icing or something. That looks awesome. Some homemade brownies. We've got some caramel corn with all kinds of goodies mixed in there with the caramel corn. Guys, this is why I brought my shake. I'm so totally tempted by all the yummy treats. Okay, and then down here, Shawn is getting into all the stuff here too. I'm just following you around.
I'm trying to get away from you. You're back.
No, you can't get away from me. There's his plate. Everybody look at how much Shawn is eating.
It's a dip. It's all dip.
Yeah. This is what happens when you have a YouTube channel. All right, so the lemonade and the tea bar, and she tells you how to do the stuff for all of us that don't know the fancy drinks and stuff like that. So I tell you what, my sister, she knows how to do all this stuff. So she's got all the setup here with the ice and the lemonade and the sweet tea and the unsweet tea. I will have some of that, and the water, and then all the different flavors of all the things. I don't even know what all there are, but every one of them's there. And then you can add the fruit and stuff, which I could make me up a flavored tea with some berries and some lemon with the unsweet tea there. So that's awesome. And then over here, I guess I may not show this. I don't know what else over there. Like I said, it's my parents' 50th wedding anniversary. And I may show you guys a picture or something. We'll see what pictures are over there. But that's for their anniversary celebration. It says, we still do. Okay, I'm going to show you guys here. This is what my sister has made up. 50 years, lots of days, lots of hours, 3 houses, 2 towns, 4 children, 16 grandchildren. Time changes, yet I love you now as I loved you then 50 years ago. And then she's got some sweet wedding pictures and stuff there from 1975. And here's some more over here. And then up here, just all the different ones over the years with children and grandchildren and things in church and just so much stuff. We've got my brother in that one. And here's all of us as a kid. That's me right there. I'm the oldest of the 4. And down here, that's me right there. So, lots of fun times. So sweet. There we go here. It's me and my sister. This is at my sister's wedding back when I was Fancy Janice. Janice owned a tanning bed and got her eyebrows waxed a long time ago. Back in a different life there. Oh, this would be at Mom's graduation. There they are. So, more pictures as kids. Yeah, that would be a little baby right there. So, there's some grandbabies here. So this would be, that's little Sam, and there's little Sarah. Long time ago. So cute. So it is the next day. We are back from the hayride, all that fun stuff. We got home and got to bed. It was after midnight before we got to bed. Yes, the refrigerator still squeaks. It always gets opened while I'm filming. I feel like it's still on the list. Andrew's right here. It's still on the list. He's my Mr. Fix-It. We will get it fixed at some point, I promise. We got home, got to bed. It was after midnight, but it was a good fun time. We've already gone to church this morning, and I can tell you breakfast today was like the big breakfast burrito feast. She had the flour tortillas with tater tots, 2 different types of sausage. She had pork sausage and turkey sausage, along with scrambled eggs. And then you could top your burrito with salsa, guacamole, shredded cheese, sour cream. What am I forgetting? She had bananas, baby oranges, little apples, and then the Nutri-Grain bars, the little cereal bar things, only they were like Great Value brand. So coffee, all of the juices and stuff again, every type of grape juice, white grape juice, berry blend, orange juice, milk with strawberry syrup and chocolate syrup, anything you can think of. Lunch, Sam is doing some cleanup, leftovers. You guys have already seen all the stuff, just leftovers, getting it cleaned up. Supper tonight, I'm not cooking, so it's going to be easy peasy, fend for yourself kind of stuff. Because I have another lymph drainage massage this evening, and there's deer hunting again this evening. So we're gonna fly by the seat of our pants. This evening is the way that's gonna go. So we are calling it quits for this video, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed hanging out with us this week, and we're just gonna get going and start from scratch again tomorrow. So Shawn is going outside. Where's he at? There he is. Go outside, do some animal jobs. Just do the next thing. So I'm not sure what the next video, I guess it'll be a weekly sale ad. No, it will be Lord willing, it will be a once a month grocery haul stock up for our family. That should be the next video that you guys see at the end of this week after this one. That's the plan at least. So I hope that works out. If you did like this one, thumbs up, please, please, because the YouTube algorithm, really, it helps out with that. Double check that you are subscribed if you intend to be, and then share Ozark Family Homestead with other people so our channel can grow. Really appreciate you guys hanging in here till the end of the video. It is a blessing to our family, and I look forward to seeing you all on the next video. Bye, guys.
Thanks for watching Ozark Family Homestead. Bye.